Our overlay is a little buggy right now. Let me restart that real quick. So we have Foggy spawning in the top right in the red. Bottom left we have Soin in the teal. Looking pretty standard here so far. Foggy, usually a player who gets very creative with his strategies. We saw that recently against Human, against Undead, perhaps even the Night Elf mirror, but it seems like this matchup, Orc versus Night Elf, excuse me, while it did undergo quite a few innovations recently, has been fairly figured out, it seems like, where we see the tier 2 expansion on both sides, and mostly tier 2 mass unit production, with perhaps the Night Elf going tier 3, but nowadays rarely seen from the Orc. We start off on Last Refuge, and the Blade Master going for a Peon Scout, by the way. Peon Scout was killed by Foggy, but the Blade knows where the Keeper is, so it's going to start a bit of creeping himself. So gonna try to get the overlay to work here, guys. Sometimes it's a little bit buggy, but we should be able to get that rolling here soon. Keeper finds the first grunt, and Foggy did go for the entangle first. That first grunt might be dead. Soin gives up the grunt. Though this is gonna cost a lot of entangles. This will require another one, I think. Okay. This is just not quite barely enough. Keeper gets the level 2, and with that now has Treants. Was that worth it? I'd say it's a fine trade for both. Foggy had to invest lots of mana there, but Soin got 2 creeps, 2 replenishment potions, which is pretty good. And more grunts will be coming, but losing a grunt certainly hurts, especially for how you're able to creep up your Shadow Hunter on tier 2. That's normally the big goal, leveling him up very heavily. The Shadow Hunter, for the Blade Master, is not that important. He usually has more of a space creating role. Soin was being diligent, was scouting around his main. But Foggy's getting a good bit of creeping done. Is he going... Ooh, no Hunter Saw.
A town is under siege.
He might be going Talons.
Players' forces are under attack.
Especially on Last Refuge, this has been popular for quite a while. And there I was saying the meta wasn't too innovative in this matchup currently. Foggy proves otherwise. Demon Hunter second, Ancient of Wind. Here we go. Something that players like Hitman have been warning us about for a long time. That this strategy is in fact still very good. But Night Elves for some reason just stopped playing it. Foggy will now display it once again. Soin figured it out very quickly though. It's not going into Shadow Hunter Grunt Shaman, which doesn't work so well against us, but it's old school TC Raider Walker against Talons. This is of course the meta that we used to see back in 2006 until 2012. Endlessly. But has mostly disappeared out of the meta. It's not like we never see it, but it's pretty rare to see the Talons. It's a very different playstyle. You don't expand early. You have to play very defensive. You don't have the early power spikes. You need to play passive, hold on, and finally wait for the Talon Master Training to kick in, which then can be very tough for the Orcs to deal with. Oof. Almost landing in the surround there was the Keeper. I'm still trying to get the overlay to work, guys. As I said, sometimes it's a little buggy. Keeper Demon. This seems to be the new dream combo for Foggy. This is how last Monday he was able to beat Happy finally. After almost 4 years of trying. It was with Keeper, Demon, expansions, and Dryads and Bears and Mountain Giants and stuff. And even Chims. Here, it's going to be Talons. The spellcasters, which are so rarely seen for Night Elf nowadays. Out of all the units in the game, these might actually be seen the least. Which is crazy. Thinking back to the old days.
Player's forces are under attack.
The reason why this map is normally good for Talons is that it can be very hard to creep with this strategy. Until you have Talon Master Training, you have zero map control, so you can get bullied hard, and that can make creeping anything extremely difficult. But in Last Refuge, the Merchant and the Lab and the Merc Camp, which have good items and good experience, are all close to your main and fairly safe to take. And that is where now
Player's forces are
the Keeper is reaching level 3. Bit of a lag there. Oh, Blade Master in trouble. He's very fired up, but he does just barely get away. Orb of Venom has been purchased. Master Training is coming. Foggy is coming online, and so far this game for Soin hasn't looked the greatest. Hasn't been a disaster or anything like that, but normally you want to exert pressure early on, and you want to punish the Night Elf before he gets tier 3. This has not happened. Very solid game here by Foggy. He's got a level 3 on the Keeper, which is important. Level 2 for the Blade. Ideally you want to find survivability items. This Wand of the Wind it's going to be not too useful to him. Trying to dodge the end snare, but here we go. Someone looking for the first fight. But Master Training is done already. How much mana does he have? Mana on the walkers is crucially important for disenchants. First shockwave comes through. I think that was still a level 1 shockwave though. Surrounding heroes with talents is oftentimes dangerous because the talents are so squishy. The Keeper in deep trouble here, has to TP out. Foggy saves his first hero that way. I think he was getting a little over eager right there, trying to get the surround, then realized that perhaps it wasn't the best idea. So losing the TP now, a little problematic for Foggy. Should definitely sell this Wand of the Wind.
Player's forces are under attack.
Still has it, surprisingly. Also now a third hero for Foggy. Next shockwave comes through. Pretty good damage. There is no heal scroll, no invul on Foggy. It's pretty dangerous to fight without these survivability items. Tinker? No, he doesn't have anything either, but Foggy's looking confident. Doesn't even have a level 3 demon yet. But Soin not seeming to be in the best position. It seems like nowadays, mostly how orcs deal with this strategy, this talent strategy, is going for a lot of hit and run. Setting up towers, getting reinforced defenses, playing a little bit of lame here and there. Making use of their mobility with Aura and Raiders and playing hit and run against the Night Elf base over and over. This is also where Last Refuge is really good for Night Elf, because it's very hard to get to the Night Elf main without getting intercepted somewhere. You can get caught here, in the middle, here. On other maps like Terranos, which are way bigger, you can go for this run-by playstyle way easier as Orc. But that is going to be the attempt here. Nice scout by Foggy. Sees the run-by starting and should have pillage at this point, I imagine. Very good inventory now for Foggy. Double heal scroll. Invul potion. It looks like Foggy could easily win a fight. But I doubt Soin wants to give him that fight. Demon gets staff back. And the rest of the army also follows. Soin is gonna beeline it out of there. Expansion slowly but surely coming up though. Foggy still has a window here to cancel the expansion. Towers being here would make that painful. But as long as he cancels the expo, could still be fine. Seems like it's gonna finish though. Soin is playing around this second base pretty well. And this game is starting to become quite frustrating for Foggy. He just wants to take a fight. Wants to win that fight, but Soin is not giving it to him. Which is of course the right play. The expansion now almost finished. And I think Foggy was a little too hesitant to go down here and attack this expansion. Try to cancel it. Guess now it's done. Foggy still has a TP. He knows the run-bys are not going to stop. Going for his own expansion, and now he attacks the expo. I think this he could have done way sooner when he was standing in the middle, when he was walking over here to creep this camp. Could have gone over to the expo way more easily. There is 2 Ancients of War now, back in the main. Oh, and Foggy's going to try to kill this base with sappers. Oh, the sapper gets taken out though. That is such a big deal. That cost him so much time. Staff back on the demon. Foggy has lost so many buildings already. There is of course pillage. A lot of resources here coming in for Soin. TP back now. Soin brought the TP to get back to his expansion. And the Demon Hunter now is of course not in this fight. How much Cyclones there gonna be? There's not too much mana on these walkers, which is a problem for Soin. 1 disenchant, 2 disenchants. Ooh, that's it. No more disenchants at this point. The Demon Hunter comes back. And despite a difficult game for Foggy, he may still be able to take this. Once again, it seems like Soin can't take a fight, but he's got a big army now. Foggy has to rebuild in the main. He lost lots of buildings, shop, moonwells, and so on. Expo still standing, though. We have another pocket factory coming in. Soin needs to hit the main again.
The town is under siege.
So far, Soin hasn't been able to win a single fight, but he might still be able to win this game. Towers cancelled, and now no more mining here at this expansion. It hasn't mined much, has it? Only like 300 gold, maybe? But also with pillage, Soin has been very cost efficient. Again, the Demon Hunter staff back. And the TP of the rest of the army is going to come as well. Foggy realizes he's going to take too much damage over here. And it's time for towers to come up again. Foggy now has to buy a TP again, run south instantly again.
Forces are under attack.
Very important here to make the correct movement choices. Oh yeah, summoning Treants and sending them south, also very smart. And for Soin, it's just the same. Rinse and repeat over and over. Oh, he TPs over to the Tree of Life here. But Soin just turns around, goes the other way. Foggy quite broke right now. Also, no shop in the main means he can't go for a TP there.
Forces are under attack.
But maybe now Foggy is fine, allowing this expansion to be running as he has his own. But these Raider hit and runs can still always be very dangerous. Good positioning now for Foggy. He can be aggressive here. Red camp item for Soin. He's got lots of walkers, lots of raiders right now. 10 supply lead, which is sort of what you want. Ooh, the first shockwave hits well. Foggy has no heal scrolls anymore. He's got a scroll of the beast. That one doesn't do too much. I'm amazed that he still has this Wand of the Wind. Oh, the next shockwave! Big damage from this TC. I'm not sure Foggy can take this fight, actually. Controlling the demon, keeping the TC out of range. He's got another shockwave. Almost ready. He's got the mana potion for the next one. Foggy's expansion is standing. Now finally a lot of gold income for Foggy. Seems like he needs still a lot more gold though. Sells the scroll of the beast. Understandable. Double heal scroll. There it is. Now he's in fighting shape again. Also, took the heal scroll away from the orc shop, who also would love to have those scrolls. Again, the overlay. I know it's bugged right now, which is a shame. I restarted the overlay a lot of times, but it didn't work, unfortunately. So, for the next game, hopefully it's gonna work.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Hero levels for Foggy are looking pretty decent. Not too amazing. Usually, the higher the level reach, the better it is for the Night Elf. Because the Orc heroes will, most of the time, be disabled. Especially the Blade Master will be cycloning up in the air. And using the TC properly without him getting burned is quite difficult. Oof. Level 4 for the TC would be a big deal. To get the additional move speed. And with that, the mobility across the map.
Forces are under attack.
Foggy is now mining fully off of 2 bases though. That means he can afford these TPs way more easily. Oof. 2 camps getting engaged. Also means he can go into ferries now. Usually when you go into upkeep, you go into ferries. Can be very effective against the walkers with their mana flare splash damage thingy. Cloak of Flames for the Demon Hunter is really good. That's a great source of damage for the frontline hero when this army primarily lacks damage. Still a big army for Soin. 70 supply, growing larger and larger. But Foggy's heroes are not to be underestimated. Does he have triple orb now? No, double orb of venom. Weird that it's not on the keeper. I don't think that's entirely intentional. TC running in, comes through with a good shockwave. The ensnares on the Demon Hunter. He never manages to get off the mana burns. Look at that. There is a heal scroll. Use it there just a second ago. Invul potion pop, going for the Keeper of the Grove. Stressful fight all over the place. A few mana flare forms coming through. The raiders being separated into the back. It looks like a great fight for Soin. TP out by Foggy. Trying to save his Tinker, trying to reposition the tents. Are they in range? I think they should be. Yes, just barely. Foggy is still high supply, but everything is hurt. Even a Kodo Beast in the mix here. Soin, I think you could easily snipe this tree right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
A few Bat Riders coming in every now and then. And yeah, this is going to be the expansion falling. Soin playing a really good game, knowing exactly how he's supposed to play against this Night Elf talent strategy. TP's out, killed the Expo, Foggy in dire straits. This expansion still mining with this kind of fortification. Probably can't take that out either. We don't have any upgrades yet. But it's very weird to upgrade this Orc army.
Are under attack.
You have walkers who don't benefit. You have Kodos who don't benefit. It's just raiders. Is that worth it? I don't know. If Foggy gets 2 more level ups though for the Tinker and the Demon, that would make him quite a bit stronger. It's a 24 supply lead though. Soin still playing very reserved.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master level 4. TC level 5 is of course also a big difference maker. And the main ran dry. It's not often you see 80 supply for an orc. In kind of any situation. Unless he's going tier 3 with, like, I don't know, torrents and stuff. But Soin is there. And Soin is very much likely gonna win this first map here. Alright, last stand for Foggy. Everything's hurt already though. This is not looking like a good fight at all. Invul popped, going for the keeper. Counter Invul is there though. Demon Hunter in the front line, but he never gets to connect big time against the Raiders. TC has no mana pot anymore, but the army is just so big, dude. It's crazy. Demon Hunter staying alive for a little bit longer, but everything is about to fall here. I think he could even afford to lose the Blade Master. Would of course prefer not to. Blade survives. Foggy TP's out, but a lot of the army is left behind. The Moonwells, the base, everything is gonna get taken out. Foggy is trying absolutely everything though. But the army's on A-click right now. And that is where so much of the infrastructure is going down. And every time, lots of pillage gold coming in for Soin. Continues to impress. Soin's group stage already was looking really good. And here, I would have imagined Foggy to be the slight favorite, but that was a great map here so far by Soin. He's going to TP out again. He could probably beat this army right now, but he doesn't want to take the risk. He doesn't have to take the risk. Who knows? Maybe the Blade Master dies. Maybe the TC dies. Suddenly it's 5/5/4 Night Elf hero levels. Everything dies because you don't have Walker mana anymore. He's just taking it one step at a time. Foggy is about to have 2 mining bases, but no production, no Moonwells, no shop, nada. Someone is going to secure his 3rd base over here. Still 70 supply. And the TC level 5, by the way. We're going to have some big shockwaves. Against an army that's not big at all anymore. Shockwave right here. Ah, the demon dies before the shockwave. I thought we could see one more maybe. GG is called. And that is the 1-0 for Foggy. Not for Foggy. For Soin. Still trying to fix the overlay. It's being very resistant today. I'm restarting it again. I hope this time it works. Most people were expecting Foggy to make it through here. Soin has been part of the competitive scene for a really long time, but always seemed to miss this breakout performance. This could be his tournament. As I said earlier, I think he's playing way better than I've seen him play in a really long time. We're gonna have our second map here starting soon. Still trying to fix the overlay, guys. Sorry this is taking so long today. Concealed Hill will be our next map. Foggy's first loser's pick. Is the loser going to be out? Yes, there's no lower bracket. Thank you, by the way, to our supporters. Thank you, Teggy with the 17 months, Luchibald with the 14, Todd with the 36, and Nomad 2 with a 31-month resub.
Players' forces are under attack.
Keeper first for Foggy, Blade again first here for Soin. He's scouting with the peon. This is something we see more and more nowadays. Scout peons because of the added Great Hall supply. Not everyone does it though.
Players' forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Is Foggy gonna try the Talons again? No, is what he says. This map is way worse for Talons. Way easier to get hit and run. And a lot harder also to level up your hero. So we're gonna have a Hunter's Hall and a good old Keeper Hunts Expo. Back to the standard. Soin. I like the creep route here. Goes for the item first, then to the merchant, and with the Windwalk trick can creep that pretty easily. Foggy though is paying attention. Very important here as well. Otherwise this would have been a really easy level 2 for the Blade. Foggy can absolutely kill this grunt. It's gonna take a lot of mana though. It's gonna be 250 mana to kill this grunt. It's gonna cost the keeper a lot of HP as well. If he denies this, I think if the Blade denies this last hit, it would have been a good trade for Soin, but last hit does go to the keeper. That's 60 experience, very valuable. But yeah, Soin seems to be very willing to lose one grunt in the early game. Much more than some other orcs. And we can see this costs the keeper a lot of resources, a lot of mana. He heals up fully from the Moonwells, but doesn't even get back up to 200. Oh! Casting treants for only one set of treants. It's not even a set, actually. It's just one treant singular. Has to use the entangle as well. This is not a perfect early game for Foggy by any means. No expansion up yet. Soin again paying attention, looking for towers, looking for surprise APs. We don't see those. Tier 2 is going to finish, and then we're going to have the Shadowrunner coming in soon. Telestaff as well. Foggy needs to get something done. Needs to creep level 3 here. And this camp might be enough.
The player's forces are under attack.
I'm not sure exactly if it is. I think so. That might be the first mistake of So in this game. Losing track of the keeper and allowing him level 3 right here. Yep, that is level 3. Alright. The good old level 3 keeper timing. This is Foggy's opportunity to strike back.
The player's forces are under attack.
And now it's going to be dangerous for the Shadow Hunter. Keeper even found a replenishment potion. He can
Town is under siege.
cast a lot more Entangle right now. Peon Scout tells Soin about this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master level 2, he's just canceling the lords right now. Soin playing very defensively. Hasn't gotten any experience yet. He needs his Shaman for the Purge. Wait against the Demon. Is he stuck? No. This Keeper is creeping up a storm, and not just he getting lots of experience, but also its experience taken away from the Shadow.
The town is under siege.
Blade Master did a pretty good job cancelling
Player's
these
forces
lures
are under
over and over, but now 2 are finished. The shop is coming, and Foggy has retaken control of this game. Even creeping the middle red camp right now. This Keeper had a little bit of a difficulty creeping early, but now absolutely storming away in experience.
A player's force.
Yeah, I'm still trying to fix the overlay, my friends, but it is resisting me still, unfortunately. Normally, purely Dryads is not what you want against Orc in the late game. Mountain Giants, rather, is the way to go, it seems oftentimes. But Foggy is still not
Player's
teching.
forces are under attack.
It's going more and more Dryads! The Blade Master, out of nowhere, finds the kill on the Demon. Foggy tried to save him with a Zeppelin,
The town is
but it
under
wasn't quite
siege.
fast enough. It's level 3 for the Blade. And he gets away scot-free. Wow. Shadowhunter finally trying to find some experience and getting some experience, but still not level 3. Foggy got way more of the map. He got this one, his own lab, the middle red. Now he's gonna get his own gold mine. The Demon Hunter was level 2, right?
A
Yeah, he's
player's
gonna be back
forces are
soon.
under attack.
Now we have the expansion. Level 3 Shadow finally acquired. Hoping for a big item here. Also the drops haven't been the greatest. This element of evasion from just a second ago, earlier with the ring. No damage yet, no mana yet. Delirious Flute. Well, that's alright I suppose. For the Shaman and the Headhunters. We seem to be seeing more and more Headhunters, which makes sense against the Dryads. And an expansion for Soin. He's got the reinforced defenses. He's going more into raiders, but he's still not quite at 50. We do have Foggy at 50, but it's not the strongest 50 supply. The Keeper is stupidly high level. He's almost level 5. But the Demon Hunter still needs a little bit more for his level 3. I think that should be enough. Yes. Crucial level 3 for him. So he wants to again go into a bit of base race. Or run-bys, I should say. Catches that Dryad. Foggy reacted quickly, but perhaps not quite quickly enough. There is no pillage this time. It's not that many raiders and grunts to begin with, I suppose. The rest of the army is coming over. No Orb of Venom here, so you can't spread the poison. You can't make use of one of the Night Elf's biggest strengths. Dryads are not able to do much of return damage here. Oh, one Dryad gets caught out in the wild. I speak for the trees. Takes the Blade Master quite a long time to take her out. He just doesn't have any damage on his blade. There we go, finally. Alright, that was a good sequence of events for Soin. He's getting his expansion up. But Foggy has his a little bit faster. It's almost at the same time, actually. But the tech starts for Foggy, and this is the big difference maker. If Night Elf is on 2 bases, gets a couple of upgrades, and gets Mountain Giants, that is usually the moment where Orc starts to struggle really, really hard. I still have not seen a single Orc come up with a really good answer to Mountain Giants yet. Not sure that there is one. Usually the way they're handled is attack the Night Elf early before there's too many MGs, before they have all the upgrades. But once there's 4 Mountain Giants with decent heroes and decent upgrades, Orc seems to have a very tough time, especially if there's no tier 3 tech on the Orc side. So Soin, it kind of feels like time is running out for him. This has to be a very successful fight for Soin, otherwise MGs might just overwhelm him. We have double MGs in production, but they're not with the army yet. This is the window that Soin needs to hit. Foggy's bringing in the Ancient of War, very important. And he's counting the seconds. And he's got his MGs. Demon trying to run in, trying to mana burn, but always Soin doing a good job with the ensnares. Finally gets to connect with the first mana burn. Level 4 Shadow Hunter, and again the ensnare. Always pinning down this demon. We have the Kodo Beast now coming in as well. Shadow caught on a weird angle. Demon Hunter though barely gets away. Foggy's been taking a lot of losses over here. The Keeper getting hexed. Oh, hex out of nowhere. Keeper is dead. Oh, damn. Foggy was hoping, relying, praying for his Mountain Giants. They may be coming out a little bit too late. This Kodo could actually still devour the Mountain Giant. Oh, that would be so painful. Speed Scroll, Kodo repositioning. Trying everything to save this Kodo Beast. That is going to expose the Demon Hunter though. He's getting focused, he's getting purged, he is getting killed. He gets the Kodo at least in the end. But the Demon is dead. Alright, how strong are Mountain Giants really? Can they fend off an entire Orc army by themselves? Soin is running out of healing. Sort of. He's got one more heal wave. He's got one more heal scroll. Got lots of gold still. Could be going for more items over here. Upgrades for the MGs are
under attack.
not both of them finished yet. SMG is going down. The demon is back from the tavern. The Keeper is being revived. Foggy is growing stronger and stronger, but this last few moments of the fight have certainly not been going his way. Trying to go for the demon again. He has 3 ensnares. Is that a surround? Oh, that's a surround. This demon is dying again. So much experience for Soin. This might be double level 5. Not quite, but he's so close now. Foggy holding on to dear life.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Massive snares against the wisps. I think that's the expansion dead. Foggy has 1,000 gold. Oh, 5 Blade Master. Shadow very close to 5 now as well. He's basically level 5. Great attack by Soin. When he was under a lot of pressure, he must have realized he needs to have a monumental fight right there. Otherwise he's going to get overwhelmed by mountain giants. Really good end snare control against the Demon Hunter. Good focus fire. Good positioning. Soin, man, he keeps impressing. It's looking very much like the 2-0 now. So much gold for Soin as well. Lumber is a little low. If he had more, maybe he would be going tier 3 right now. Double heal scroll. Foggy's Moonjuice is still looking really good. Could also afford double orb.
A player's forces are under attack.
Would love to see an aggressive shop over here for Soin, so you can always go for mana pots and clarities. And of course, Concealed Hill with the fountains is great for mountain giants, but it's also great for an orc after a fight. Oh. Zeppelin survives, but that's a 30 supply lead for the orc. Alright, these mountain giants are gonna have to do a lot. Uh-oh. And this altar has to survive. With wisps behind for repair, that should be enough. Oh my god, if this altar falls, this is the 2-0. Definitely. Foggy bringing all the wisps. It's not enough. Demon Hunter revive cancelled. Another great play by Soin in a game full of great plays. And this might be it. Enemies are doing a good job tanking, but oh my god, the army is so big. I mean, such a massive army. This flute is actually pretty good. Foggy is trying his darndest, but he calls for the GG. And we have the 1-2-0 lead for Soin. Great game by Soin, dude. He is looking very, very impressive. I think I'm gonna have to restart the stream after this game to get the overlay working. Because it's not even connecting anymore. Is Neo in jail? No, he's just taking a day off. It was a late cast yesterday. And so we're kind of switching shifts a little bit. But we're both going to be back tomorrow for the finals. Tomorrow we're going to have the semifinals, the grand finals, and the third place match for the Xellosred World Championship. Today we have the 4 quarterfinals. So 2 long days today and tomorrow. Alright, the overlay is unfortunately still not with us. Why is that? I'm not sure, you guys. I'm not sure if this is better or worse. Yeah, after this series, I'm gonna have to restart the stream real quick. And I hope it's gonna work. This could be a fast 3-0 for Soin, which would be crazy. Who would have thought that? 2-0 lead here for Soin after 2 really strong games. And now we're going to Turtle Rock. Spawning on the same lane over here. In the bottom right we have Soin in the blue. Top left, Foggy in the pink.
A player's forces are under attack.
First heroes remain the same. No Farseer, no Demon. Keeper again with the Entangle first. Really wants to take out this peon. If you see Entangle first, couldn't you be aggressive right away? Because, you know, you can't creep this one, really. At least not easily. Blade Master is, in fact, quite aggressive with the Grunt right away. We have the one borrowed tech. Coming in at around the same time as the Night Elves. Ooh, that was close. Almost got the last hit right there. So this costs 3 entangles to kill this Grunt. At least. And it's gonna be traded for an archer. Foggy wants this Grunt though. I think you should make it a priority to get the last hit, though. And Soin gets the last hit. Gets the deny. Archer dead. Keeper out of mana. Low HP. I think that's a good trade for Soin. Uses the Windwalk right away. Is he trying to creep the Ogre Magi? Oh, he is. Needs a second circuit though, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Gives the opportunity to the Keeper to creep level 2 here now. But since there's no Archer, it's not that easy to do. Foggy with no Hunter Soul, by the way. This is looking like Talons once again. And ring +4 for the blade. Not the greatest. He's gonna sell it right away. And he staffs back after creeping this to the shop to heal up right away. This is pretty cool. I like that. Oh my god, this Keeper is having a tough time creeping. Oh, and he killed the wrong creep first, so he doesn't even get the item right away. No way. Don't tell me he gets it over here in time to steal this one. Soin. No. 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 Look at this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Foggy played around the last hit really well. And I think Soin was a little bit unlucky with the damage roll right there. Dude, this could have been perfectly in time though. That he kills the Archer, denies the Grunt, kills this creep, gets the item, staffs back, heals, goes up north, steals the last hit, denies level 2. This was almost an insanely perfect early game. Alright, Foggy now has an opportunity to do something. Is there a dust here? There's a dust in the shop. Foggy's also making really good use of this cloak, by the way. This one has been very helpful. Bit of an awkward situation. We have tier 3 coming through now. The double wins as we expected. Demon Hunter second. Oh, and this time Soin doesn't have the read. So he's going Shadow Hunter, which is not as good for the hit and run as TC with the Aura and Shockwave. Oh. Definitely has to go Hex now to prevent the Telestaff. It's going to be double Watcher Ward for Soin, by the way. Lots of map vision. Talisman of Evasion. Again, not the greatest item, though it can be useful. Time to get some kills now for Foggy, it seems. Still haven't seen the skill from the Shadow Hunter. It is Heal Wave first. Oh, okay. But with a bit more entangle, this grunt should be going down. Demon Hunter, by the way, on level 1, not very tanky, as we can see right there. Oh, the Keeper. He's gonna get the Shadow Hunter here. Entangle. Oh, Purge! Instant Purge! Damn! Soin's game is working out. Block now against the Keeper. Oh my god. Remember there is, okay, he's gonna... Ooh, Staff! 26 HP.
Forces are under attack.
Jesus Christ. This is an intense early game. But Soin saved his heroes. Got a lot more experience. Actually, it's not even that much more experience. Saved all of his units though. But he doesn't have a TC. Can he still go for this expansion run by a playstyle without a TC? Or does he have to go for an earlier push? One of Mana Steal for the Demon. Foggy's still lacking a few levels here.
Players' forces are
Overlord
under attack.
pull. On high ping, not that easy to surround. Got him though. Claws plus 12. Alright, Blade Master starting to get a little bit dangerous here. May even want to leave that on the Shadow Hunter. Maybe he gets Cyclone less. I don't know. Level 3 Blade. And perhaps the most important, the Rune of Healing. Foggy's creeping up more and more though. I think he's looking better and better for Foggy.
A player's forces are
Soin
under
stuck
attack.
at 40 supply. Finally getting level 3, but so is the Demon. This should be enough for his level up. Yeah, absolutely. And Foggy is starting to come online. We got the Tinker. This fight's not going to be easy to manage for Soin at all. Foggy used the TP earlier, so he has to rebuy that one.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wait. Wait, what? Oh, he misclicked! The Demon was staffed back or something, and then he TP'd just with his 2 units. Now he has to buy a new TP. Oof. That is not how Foggy had planned this. He didn't lose too much. Moonwell still standing, other buildings still standing. But I did lose 2 TPs right there. Full of gold. Torn Totem now finished. Foggy needs to go into walkers.
Forces are under attack.
He needs the AoE dispel. And probably also Spirit Link. A Shadow onto level 4 would also be nice. So we can make use of that level 2 heal wave. At the moment only level 1. Heal scroll for Foggy. No invul pot, by the way. That could be dangerous. He bought a new TP. This is the 4th TP for him this game. It's kind of crazy that he's not ultra broke. That he has... I guess he hasn't been losing units though. Foggy only lost the archer this game. Nothing else. Blade. Has to pop the invul. Gets the item! Oof! It always feels really bad when you pop the invul. You don't get the item, but here he did get it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Great Hall in the north, but Foggy sees it instantly. Foggy's been protecting his base really well here so far this game. Of course, when there's no TC with Shockwave and Aura, it's a little bit easier to do. Soin would, of course, love to expand somewhere else in a better spot, like this one. But that would take a lot of time to creep first.
A player's forces are under attack.
Soin could creep this red camp, and if he expands there, then it's going to be really hard for Foggy to bounce between his main and the enemy expo. Maybe that's what Soin is doing right now. Using this expansion attempt as a tactical distraction. He knows very likely Foggy's going to come up here and cancel this. That means there is time for the orc to creep the red. Would love to see a peon coming over. Lots of gold for Soin. Helm of Valor. Great Lake Master items here. But how much uptime is he really going to have? Different question. Good scout by Foggy. Shadow Fire level 4, that's a big deal. And level 4 Blade, which is level 2 crit. Foggy pushing into the main. Expanding in the north. Seems to make sense. Alright, so is he going to take this fight or not? Not right now. Also not repairing. Just going for the counterattack, it seems. But he wasn't in the best position for the counterattack, and again, that's the TC aura missing. Making this quite difficult, and Soin is losing a few units. Lost a raider, lost 2 buildings. Pillage is not quite finished yet. TP is coming through. Soin, how quickly is he going to realize? Quickly enough, it seems. And Foggy is looking better and better in this game. Soin bringing his forces together. That is so much mana. 14 talents. Demon is getting a TP for safety. We have double Orb of Venom. Useless item in the Rune Bracers. Not an easy army to control here, by the way, for Soin. Has to manage the Purges, maybe Lightning Shield, Spirit Link, Disenchant, Ensnare, Shadowhunter positioning, Focus Fire. And all the meanwhile, make sure you're not on A-click, so you don't just waste all your damage on the heroes. Scourge Bone Chimes.
Town is under siege.
Might be worth keeping just for the demon. I always used to really like this item actually, in the old combo of Demon, Beastmaster, Tinker. But without a Beastmaster, doesn't have the most value. Expo coming up. Even a Shaman kept over here. Can that guy cancel
Players' forces are
an
under
Ancient of
attack.
War? No, I don't think so. Expo's about to be mining over here for Foggy. I imagine fairies should be coming in soon. Once again, it looks like Soin is trying to avoid every fight like he did on last refuge. Yeah, he got so many. He got so many items. Blade Master can't even carry them all. Alright, the Shaman is here to cancel, or to purge rather, the Treants. That's working out pretty well. Some more experience for Soin, by the way. 71 supply. Massive army again. But Foggy also has a huge one. Slippers. Look at this. Blade Master has so many items. Can't carry them all. Alright. More Treants coming in. That should be the cancel. Oh, is it though? Shaman. Purge. 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 Ah! But the Ancient of War. Ancient of War is gonna get the cancel. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way, right? Oh! Look at the block. Look at the Shaman block. But in the meantime, stressful game for Soin. This Night Elf army has now 70 supply. It would appear that Foggy has got this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cyclone in the air everywhere. And not enough disenchant against all of this. We do have a bit of mana left on the walkers, but oh boy. That is so much Cyclone. This kind of fight definitely a lot easier for the Night Elf to properly control than for the Orc. Shadow level 5 is doing his best. Is it level 3 snakes? Yes it is. Okay, it's a lot of damage against these Talons. Expo still standing? No way. No way. Well, 5 blade. This could be some crazy crits. Lightning shield coming in as well. Keeper is staffing back in. Supply is pretty even right now. Keeper has so much mana though. Big heal scroll from the Shadow Hunter. More Serpent Wards coming through. The Demon is extremely low HP. Wait a minute. No way. No way. TP out for Foggy. Blade looking for a few more kills. 65 supply for Soin. I was kind of brain AFK right there. I was like, yeah, well, this game's over. We're going to go to map 4. But Soin stays alive. That is so hard to do, microing that fight correctly. Quite impressed, quite impressed. But the next heal scrolls go to Foggy, I believe. Yes, double heal scroll for the Keeper. Oh, and now we even have Ancients of War in the mix. So, Soin did a good job. Great job, but it's far from over. Ooh, that's a weird position right here. Oh, if the Ancients of War get in position right here, Soin is screwed. So he has to get out of this needle hole. Alright, off we go. Blade Master has the invul. What's he gonna go for? Keeper right away. Ensnare's coming through. The Keeper has to be given the invul potion, and he is. The Shaman Very deep right there. A lot of them going down right away. Shadowhunter still lots of mana, by the way. These Serpent Wards are also great against the Ancients of War. First heal scroll, though, being used. That was a big deal. Blade Master could be in a very precarious situation. The Ancients of War. Okay, I think now it's time. Shadowhunter about to run out of mana. Everything's about to die. Ooh, boy. Still so many talents left. Again, trying to go for the Keeper, but there's always Cyclone. No shop here. Level 4 Keeper of the Grove. TP out by Soin.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's the expansion going down in a second here. Keeper got level... Tinker got level 3. Someone's gonna try to kill the expansion up here now. Foggy's 68 supply though. He can buy the TP. Staff to his bros. Wait! He didn't buy a TP! Ooh!
The town
Foggy.
is under siege.
Didn't buy the TP. Rather went for the heal scroll. Maybe that was smarter. Maybe the expansion was dead even with the TP. $61 against 66 supply. But the Tree of Ages, Tree of Eternity, of course, could go over to the expansion. That's the big advantage that Night Elf has in the late game. 4/4/3 heroes. Soin's just trying to heal up his army again. And that's very hard to do.
A player's forces are under attack.
Soin creeping for a bit of gold. He needs more clarities. He needs more healing. Blade Master crits are pretty scary. But it's so much Cyclone. 5 walkers with decent mana. If Soin wins this game, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where are the Ancients of War, though? Didn't he have a lot of Ancients of War? Ah, there they are. Okay. Yeah, that's important. That they are helping in the defense. Maybe you should just set up a massive snake pit. Just like 6 Serpent Wards. Just let them shoot.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ensnare. Lightning Shield. Having to come in with the Wisps. Oh my god, I'm so happy I don't have to micro this battle. One Ancient of War going down, the second one quickly as well. Good positioning on the Fairy Dragons. Out of range of the Serpent Wards. Ooh, Lightning Shields in the back. Quite a few. Heal Scroll coming through for Soin. He's repositioning, going into the back. Chop at the expansion, very nicely done. Oh, the Tinker. Too far forward, the Tinker might be dead! Critical strike, the Tinker dies! No way, Soin. Very even in supply. But of course, Foggy can always remake units. Level 6, Shadowhunter. A lot of Serpent Wards. Blade Master in the back. There's some long distance mining going on. There is a little bit of money. Blade Master getting focused. Purge is there, seemingly in time. Oh my god. Without gold income, Soin has the supply lead. No way. Oh, Wisp coming in for the Detonate. This could be a lot of mana drained. Level 6 Blade Master. What the hell, dude? Shadowhunter is so much int. He's got so much mana regen. He's just spamming these Serpent Wards over and over. This is ridiculous. The Tinker is coming back. Soon. I think someone should take out the shop right here. He's gonna do that. So many serpent wards. Lightning shield in the back again. These lightning shields have, I think, been really good. Maybe. This is a crazy game. Oh. One more serpent wards. Talon numbers starting to dwindle. Also, HP on the orc. Super low. Going for the demon. He's got the TP. He's gonna TP right here, though. If he does TP, the crit! Where's he TPing? Probably here. Blade Master's trying to kill him. Trying to kill him. Trying to kill him. Can he find the real one? Oh my god! He kills him! He kills him! Blade Master, is he gonna die for that? No way! All the heroes are dead.
Player's forces are under attack.
Tinker's gonna come back to a sad state of affairs. Holy fuck. What a game and what a series by Soin. Are you kidding me? I am in disbelief. In disbelief. How? How? And now he's just killing everything. Who the hell needs gold income? Regular gold income. Long distance mining is enough. Alright, the demon's back. Okay, it's not... Bro, it's not over yet, though. It's not over yet, guys. This Shadowrunner has heal wave now, though. Heal wave, boom, okay. Maybe now it's over. 17 supply for Foggy. He had 70 supply! 70 supply! Talents and triple hero. He had 3 Ancients of War as well. GG! GG! 3-0 by Soin. That is just amazing. That was insane.